Hi, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Mitsuko, so thank you so much for watching this video. So today I'm going to talk about underpainting, and it's a technique I love to do, especially during the summer, and I've done it a couple times on my channel. But for those of you who don't know what it is, essentially when you're underpainting, you're putting your bronzer or your contour, then you put on your concealer and then your blush. You blend everything, and then on top of that you put on your foundation, and it will give you an effortless skin-like look, you know, because you won't have any harsh lines. One of the reasons why I like to underpaint, just because it gives me that effortless look. I'm not buying two foundations. I'm not buying one for the summer and one for the winter, and I feel like whenever I put my bronzer first and then my foundation, just a little bit of that on top of it, it will blend well together, and I feel like it gives me a good match. Is it just me? You let me know down below. So I did my skincare off camera, but I'm planning on using this one from Freck Beauty. This is their Protect and Prep serum primer. So I'm putting 2 pumps. I'm going to add a couple layers, so I just want everything to blend really well and be seamless, and I want my skin to be super hydrated. It's been very dry lately, so I need all of the hydration I can get. So this is what my face looks like once I applied the serum. I'm just gonna give it some time to set a little bit. So whenever you're underpainting, just make sure you find a routine that works for you. So if ever you like to color correct before, go for it. Just color correct and then put on the bronzer, the contour, whatever you want before your foundation. Now, I did a video recently where I underpainted, so I will share that for you down below. And also my girl Zuru did a video where she tried underpainting for the first time, so I will link that one as well for you down below so you can check it out. So I think my primer is pretty much set, so I'm going in with the bronzer, and typically I go for the NARS, but today I want to use this one from Hourglass. Typically I use this shade to contour, but it's so warm that it doesn't technically contour. It's more like a bronzer, but I really like it, so I'm going to use this one. So this is in the shade Chestnut. So whenever I'm underpainting, I like to put a little bit more than I would normally put on top of the foundation, just because I know the foundation will cover all of that. So I'm just going to add the shade wherever I typically contour. Okay, so I'm just taking this brush from Makeup Forever. So I'm just going to take my time and blend this. And I know it will look a little bit harsh. Don't worry, the foundation will go on top. So that's pretty easy. Like, you can still see my skin peeking through. So I'm going to use the Pat McGrath concealer in the shade MD26, and then as well as the Makeup Forever concealer. This is the shade 4.3. Going to mix these two together. Okay, and I'm applying the concealer where I would typically conceal, and then taking a small amount of the Makeup Forever, just putting that right there. And I'm using the Hourglass concealer brush just to blend everything, and I'm starting with my chin. And I know it looks a little bit harsh, but don't worry, once you blend everything, it will be all good. Okay, and I'm going to take the leftover, putting that on my lids. And then just making sure I don't have any harsh lines. Okay, what I'm doing now is just making sure that the first shade I applied is still showing. So this is what my face looks like so far. For my blush, I want something pink, so I'm going to apply this one from NARS. This is Rosé and Brunch. I'm going to take it with my finger and then apply it on my cheeks. And then I'm going to blend that like I normally would. Today I'm using the NARS Light Reflecting foundation. This is in the shade Macao. So instead of using a packed dense foundation brush just to give me like the appearance of full coverage, I will use something a little bit lighter, like this one from Sephora. So what I'm doing is just taking the foundation from the back of my hand, and then I'm going to apply that on top of everything. And then using a brush that's less dense, more feathered, it will give me a lighter application for the foundation. So this is what my face looks like after I'm done putting on the foundation. I'm going to set my highlight using the Airbrush Flawless Finish. This one is the shade Medium 2. And then I'm taking some of the light reflecting setting powder from NARS. This one is in the shade Meza. I'm just going to set the rest of my face. Just lightly set. You can still see the highlight. If you like to bake, you can definitely do that. You can also add more blush, more bronzer, whatever makes you happy. What I'm going to do is my brows off camera, my eyes, and then come back and then finish the rest of my face. So I did my eyes off camera. I'm just missing mascara. And on my cheeks, I'm going to use Rosewood from Dior. This is one of the new shades for the rosy glow. Just adding a thin layer of this. Going to line my lips with the brown lip liner from Iconic London. This is in Serving Looks. Okay, and then I'm adding Cashews from Tower 28. Okay, going to set everything with the Milk Hydro Grip. So this is the final look. Let me know what you think. Do you like underpainting? Are you going to try it? Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.